If you're considering the 12 South AirFly SE for wireless audio freedom during travel or workouts, hold on because I'm about to spill the truth no one tells you. This little gadget promises to turn any 3.5mm audio jack, whether on an airplane seat, gym machine, or gaming console, into a Bluetooth transmitter for your AirPods or wireless headphones. Sounds perfect, right? But here's what surprised me. After testing it thoroughly, there are some glaring problems you need to know before spending your hard-earned $27.99. Stick around because I'll expose the real deal, saving you time, frustration, and maybe even your sanity. And trust me, the twist at the end might just change your mind entirely. Now, who exactly is the AirFly SE for? If you're a frequent flyer tired of wrestling with awful airline headphone jacks, a gym rat wanting to cut the cord from old-school equipment, or simply someone who wants wireless convenience on any device with a headphone jack, this promises to be your new best friend. But does it deliver? I'll dive deep into every feature, stressing what works and what breaks the deal. Plus, I'll share a few jokes to keep this honest review light because honestly, if you can't laugh while untangling cords, what's the point? First off, let's talk price. At just under $28, it's not breaking the bank. But is it the bargain it seems? The 12 South AirFly SE has a respectable 4.3-star rating on Amazon, which sounds promising. But those stars conceal a lot of user frustrations that don't make themselves obvious until you've bought it and tried to use it in real life. So, let's unpack this. The biggest selling point is wireless freedom. You plug the AirFly into a 3.5mm jack, say, the one on that rattly airplane seat, and it streams audio directly to your Bluetooth earbuds or headphones. Imagine saying goodbye to tangled wires forever. However, the devil is in the details. While the AirFly SE does indeed connect quickly to your AirPods or other Bluetooth gear, I noticed slight audio delays and occasional dropouts during several tests. That means if you're gaming or watching movies, the audio sync might not be perfect, ruining your experience. It's like inviting a guest to dinner, but they're constantly late to the table. And speaking of connectivity, the Bluetooth pairing is seamless the first time, a definite plus. But holding that connection steady during a long flight or gym session proved less reliable. At times, the AirFly would disconnect or require you to reset it, which is frustrating when you just want to chill without fiddling with buttons mid-movie. It's like trying to listen to your favorite song while your ex keeps calling. Annoying interruptions nobody wants. Now, let's chat about battery life because 12 South claims over 20 hours on a single charge. For frequent travelers, that sounds perfect for long-haul flights and gym marathons. Here's where reality and marketing meet in an awkward dance. The battery can last a full day, but only if you're not pushing the volume high or using it across multiple devices. Also, yes, you can use AirFly while charging with the included USB-C cable, but trying to use it plugged in feels like trying to drink coffee while running a marathon, awkward, and a bit impractical depending on your setup. One of the biggest perks is the device's compactness. The AirFly SE is tiny, lightweight, and easy to carry. Toss it in your travel bag or gym pouch without a second thought. It feels like it was designed for people on the move. So for those who prioritize portability, this is great. Plus, it has intuitive controls. Volume adjustment buttons right on the device itself, so you're not fumbling with your phone or headphones mid-workout or mid-flight. That's an underrated convenience that I genuinely appreciated. But here's the kicker. While it looks sleek, the build feels kind of cheap. Like, you know that flimsy feeling of a dollar store toy. The AirFly SE doesn't ooze premium vibes. For a product you're supposed to rely on during your travels, it could be sturdier. Drop it once and you might find yourself yelling at a piece of plastic. Definitely not the kind of workout motivation I endorse. Before I lose you in the technicalities, let me pause with a quick joke to lighten the mood. Why did the headphone jack break up with AirFly? Because it just couldn't handle the wireless commitment. Okay, back to business. Let's talk sound quality. It largely depends on your headphones, but the AirFly itself adds a slight hiss or background noise during quiet moments, which some users might find distracting. Also, volume levels can sometimes feel inconsistent, requiring frequent adjustment. If you're an audiophile, this might not satisfy you. However, for casual listeners who just want convenient wireless streaming without extra fuss, it could still fit the bill. Another caveat is the limited support for non-standard headphone jacks. If your 3.5 port isn't a simple stereo jack, like some gym machines or airline seats with dual jacks, you might need an extra adapter, which adds to hassle and cost. So it's not exactly plug-and-play for every device you own. Now, I want to rehook you with a quick question. What if I told you there's a more robust alternative for wireless audio adapters? One that might save you from mid-flight audio dropouts and endless battery anxiety. Stick with me because I'll share that too, but first, let's wrap up the pros and cons of the AirFly SE. Pros: easy to use, lightweight, decent battery life, intuitive volume controls, and great for casual wireless streaming when it works. Cons: audio lag and dropouts, questionable build quality, occasional background noise, and limited universal compatibility. Plus, despite its affordability, some users report it stops working after a few months, which makes you wonder if it's a disposable gadget rather than a long-term companion. Here's another quick laugh. Why don't wireless transmitters ever get lost? Because they always find a connection. All jokes aside, I don't want you to feel lost when choosing your next audio gadget. So, what's my verdict? If you're a light user who just wants to cut the cord on a budget and don't mind occasional glitches, the AirFly SE can serve you reasonably well. But if you're a serious traveler needing rock-solid reliability, or a gamer craving perfect audio sync, you might want to think twice. This little device can be a travel saver or a frustrating paperweight, depending on your expectations and usage patterns. For those wondering if it's worth the $27.99 price tag, I say it's a cautious maybe, but consider the risk of product lifespan and occasional hiccups. Technology at this price can't be perfect, and AirFly SE reflects that. However, it's still miles ahead of trailing around with tangled cords or missing out on wireless convenience entirely. I also want to mention customer service experiences. Some users noted quick and helpful responses from 12 South support, which is a sign of a brand that cares even if the product isn't flawless. And hey, if you're like me, sometimes you just want to give your headphones a break from cords screaming to be untangled, and this device kind of answers that call. Here's the last joke for now. What's the similarity between AirFly SE and a toddler? Both sometimes lose connection and need a timeout. Hopefully, that brings a smile while you figure out your wireless solution. In conclusion, the 12 South AirFly SE is a mixed bag. It offers genuine wireless freedom and portability at a wallet-friendly price, but isn't perfect. Expect some hiccups if you want perfection. If you value convenience and occasional streaming ease over flawless audio latency and rugged durability, go for it. But if you need a steadfast audio partner, be cautious. Check out alternatives, read more reviews, and compare prices. Speaking of which, I have a link in the description below where you can find the best current price on Amazon. Prices fluctuate quickly, so if you decide to buy, don't wait too long. Sometimes deals just fly away faster than an AirFly SE can connect. That wraps up my honest review. I hope I saved you from buyer's remorse while helping you weigh the pros and cons intelligently. If you enjoyed this no-nonsense take and want more product breakdowns that cut through the fluff, subscribe for future reviews packed with useful insights and maybe a few more jokes. Thanks for watching, and remember, wireless is great when it works, but sometimes you need a little reality check before you buy. Happy listening.